So my name is Waheed and I run a digital marketing agency out here in Brisbane, and we work with all sorts of businesses, whether they're service-based or e-commerce businesses. We help them drive high quality traffic to their websites. We help them optimize their websites for conversion and build high converting landing pages as well. Some of the channels that we use are Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, among a few others. And primarily for us, as you can imagine, customer testimonials are one of the most powerful forms of media that we can put out to help our client acquisition channels just become way more effective. And I had spent a year running my agency without spending the time to really focus on working with a good videographer who could help put together professional customer testimonials. I would kind of reach out to happy clients and just get them to film like a selfie style testimonial. And although the biggest thing really is, I guess, what they're saying, but when you can really add that finesse to it and like what Darren did, get great B-roll shots and high quality footage, that it really amplifies the testimonial, and I think it really allows you to put out a good message to your audience. Yeah, I really wanted to spend the time to make sure that I could improve my digital presence, and I began the process of looking for a videographer in Brisbane that really kind of had the skills to pull it off for me. Initially, I went and put together a list of a whole bunch of video testimonials that I had seen out there online that I thought were really awesome. I shortlisted a list of about 2 to 3 videographers and even sent them briefs. And Darren's response was, really in depth, and I thought that was really nice as well. To get that kind of customer service without actually working with them yet, I think is always a plus. At the same time, I spent a lot of time reading through some of his customer reviews, and they were all very positive, which is great. And along with that, his portfolio that he has online, his digital presence, was kind of up to the kind of level of professionalism that I was expecting from my own video. So that was a plus. And I ended up actually going ahead and booking Darren in. And I gave him short notice as well, and with it, the next day basically was going to be the shoot, and he was there before I was even there, and you could tell that he had already kind of visually or mentally prepared for the event. When I rocked up, he was already with my client, and also just walking around my client's business, just trying to look at which kind of angles would work best for the testimonial, and I thought that was really, really great. I didn't really know exactly how the whole thing was going to go down, so I needed somebody who could kind of control the whole show, take control of everything, and also someone who could direct my client and also his employees, just make sure they're doing the right things, and also someone who could give me advice and feedback as we're going through the whole process. So after we filmed, I was kind of expecting the whole process of editing the video to take perhaps a week or so. I think I woke up the next day or the day after, and Darren had already put together a sample video for me. The combination of all of the B-rolls mixed in with the actual testimony of my client talking, it was outstanding from the get-go, and that was just the sample draft to kind of give me an idea as to what to expect. I didn't expect it to be as good as what he delivered, and after receiving it back from him, I shared it with friends and family just to get their feedback. And then Darren and I had a scheduled catch up just to go over it in a bit of detail. And he allowed me to kind of put all of my thoughts into a Google Doc that I would then share with him. And, he was very patient in terms of, I guess, taking on board all of the little bits of edits that I gave him. And he was applying them, and if for example I gave him a suggestion or request and it didn't end up actually looking good, he would be more than happy to kind of revert those changes back as well. And I think we had 2 or 3 final versions in the end, and yeah, it was just really refreshing to be able to work with somebody who had that much patience to deal with someone like myself who was doing this for the first time. And because we spent all that time kind of revising things, we ended up with a really good final product. And I know that this is going to go a long way for me in my business. So super happy about it. And overall, if you're looking for a videographer for your business, I would highly recommend Darren. I think that for all of the reasons I basically just mentioned, I think he's going to provide you with the kind of outcome that you're after. Whether you're shooting, customer testimonials, or whether you're shooting product videos, or whether you're shooting just videos of your storefront or your business, or whatever it could be, whatever kind of promotional video you're trying to put together, he has the skills, he has the equipment, he has the professionalism to pull it all off. And Darren was definitely able to do that. And I think he made everybody there feel very comfortable as well. And it was a great experience overall. So can't complain.